Okay, so my back's killing me, so you get me down here today, and I didn't want to get too much involved in the incident with the United Healthcare CEO on commenting it, but I had a couple thoughts, not about the so much the incident as like the media's portrayal of it and people's reaction that I find kind of interesting in an odd way. And I'm just gonna say quick that like I don't condone how what happened as a way to solve problems or think it was right in any way at all. Just saying that up front. But I just find it so interesting that the media coverage around it and around the sentiment slash backlash from online with like TikTok and other communities seems to like either so intentionally or unintentionally misunderstand the reasons behind the sentiment or sympathy for the shooter. Like they're clearly trying to show the shooter, trying to like distance him from the public, where they're trying to show him as he's coming from like a wealthier background, or that they're focusing on like how good looking he is. Like that's the reason people are sympathetic to him. When it's not, like any working class person who has any kind of insurance in the U.S. can tell you like that no, this the reason behind that the backlash has very little to do with the like I think the sympathy and support for the suspect has very little to do with the suspect himself. Like the guy could have lived in a cardboard box with a pigeon for 16 years and looked like a sack of potatoes. And I think the response to the incident still would have been the same. And I'm not like an expert on any of these things, so like this like detailed analysis, I'll leave that to other people. But I just had like some odd thoughts because I'm an overthinker, and I feel like I have to do this analysis of how to like people with regular people for normal things. So when like these big incidents happens, I'm gonna overthink them. So this is my overthinking thought. But I feel like the idea that so many people on the mainstream media that are just so surprised about the backlash online. Like first of all, politics in the U.S., especially since 2016, like it was always there, but like 2016, the whole thing, you don't like support people you like. You support people who are against people you hate. So the idea that someone could do something so drastic and be supported or almost celebrated by the public in our current political climate, that to me, that isn't surprising at all. That makes perfect sense. Understanding the social situation on how people would react. So I don't understand why it's people act or the news acts like it's a mystery. Like, yeah, like people don't vote for Republicans because the necessarily like Republicans. They vote for Republicans because they hate Democrats, and vice versa. So the dealing it with